The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. You look at this Carolina defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Lawrence giving to Etienne here on the option. There he goes, right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 45 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Lawrence going to keep it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Well, he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of the defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Got his man complete over the... And it's a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
That one good for 37 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Young. Flushed out right.
This one incomplete. Almost picked up by the rookie, but he couldn't quite work it in. And now it's fourth down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
This is 2nd and 8. Etienne on the toss right.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's wonderful quarterback where you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And just shedding him off there.
Still going.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Miles Sanders with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes our score 17-0.
Jaguars 0.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer.
Hey. Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
Second down and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. That's good for 28 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On play action, Lawrence. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Washington's got it. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Going for it, here's Etienne. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. I think that's a good example of why they've been successful this year. They're fearless on any down.
And it's interesting that this year I asked an NFL head coach about being fearless and going for it on 4th down. And he said, people have to understand, there's fearless and there's reckless. I try not to be reckless when I make a decision to go for it on 4th down. In this case, fearless wins.
Now 2nd and 9. Another tote for Etienne. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And they'll run with Etienne. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brenton Strange, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd down at the 14-yard line.
On play action, Young. That swung out wide to Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Young. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. Back deep for Jacksonville, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And ETN going to have a Jags first down as he'll get this up to midfield.
11. Let's go, 52.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On first and 10, it's ETN. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. And now they're in the hurry-up.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
On second down, Lawrence. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. They'll drop that underneath to ETN. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21.
A gain of 5. It's
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they'll wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3. Play action. It's Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Lawrence to throw on second down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Another run here with Sanders. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jaguars 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield. Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it.
Touchdown, Carolina! Miles Sanders, touchdown number 22 on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Opposite, green, set, hut.
They'll turn to Sanders, and he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start out here with the option left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards from all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
ETN up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They go play action now. Lawrence over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
That's good for a Jacksonville.
11,
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Let's go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Here's Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars.
On the ball, let's go.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. touchdown. Britton Strange, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the... And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Take right open.
At the Panthers' 14-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down. So Lawrence will exit. And on comes Brandon McManus for the Jaguar field goal. And the 10-year vet knocks it toward the goalpost. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but a starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Young on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
At the 19-yard line.
Think right. Hey, I'm gun.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. And this will be incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Lawrence. That is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk from 19 yards away. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Slide through. Blue striker. Steal. Check steal. Ready, ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
This one to the former Robbie Anderson, now Robbie Chosen.
A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the...
Let's go. Red cycle.
On 1st and 10, Young.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Drill 3. Ready.
Back to throw here. Being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting full there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, Carolina.
The play fake. Now Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Steal. Black. Black. Red. Ready.
Now here's Young. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On first and 10, it's Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Go, go.
Now Lawrence. Finding Etienne here. Catching it on the out route. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here.
Gun.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This is first and 10. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Here we go.
Here's first down.
Cut.
Here's Young. And Sharp calls it in. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 75 yards. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Okay.
So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
Yellow. Lining. Set. Cut.
They'll turn to Sanders. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll come up first and 10 here. Throwing now, Lawrence. Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Still plenty of time and the 2 timeouts. Here's first and 10 now. A handoff for Etienne. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now first and goal. Back to throw. Lawrence rolling to his right. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute. as it kicks away here.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here's 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50 series.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Here comes 2nd down. Young to throw. He's got Mingo.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Now Young.
It's caught at the 10. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, kill. 11. Here we go.
Lawrence. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go. 13 loop.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Panthers are going to get this back to their own